Now, Penwith Radio, I am proper buzzing to interview my next guest. I think she is fantastic. Everybody knows I wanted her on a show for a long time. It's my favourite Geordie. It's Sophie Kaseia. Hello.
Oi, 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 oi.
How are you?
I'm good, but I said it's Monday, so... Oh, no, the dogs are barking. Stop it!
I'm so excited to have you on my show. I mean, I've interviewed Charlotte on the show before, and you were my next person that I wanted on because you're her best friend.
I know, and I see Charlotte all the time, and we do a lot of things together, but the thing is, they're in a beta at the moment, her, Holly, all the girls. They went on Saturday, and I'm just sitting at home. Obviously, I'm a businesswoman now, so I can't do these mad, crazy things anymore. So I'm just looking at all their photos on Instagram every day. They have, like, this mad, crazy time, and I just feel like the ugly sister just left at home with the dogs.
But do you know what? I honestly mean this. I don't think Geordie Shore is the same without you.
Well, do you know what? I do get tweets like that every day, and it's really overwhelming. And obviously, I do miss it, and it is really, obviously, hard to sort of sit back and not be on it. But, you know, it has been about a year and a half, you know, since I last filmed any kind of series. So,
yeah.
For me, the time is absolutely flew. And I just feel like it's just such a distant memory now. It's a bit sad.
But obviously now you've got a family member on the show.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think she's getting on?
Well, can you remember me and Marnie were in the show actually together?
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of tweets saying, oh, Marnie replaced you, can't believe Marnie. And it wasn't like that at all. Like, you've got to think, me and Marnie were in that show together. She came in as a surprise for me.
Yeah.
That's what it was all based on. But I think because I'd gone by the end of the show, people forgot about that really quickly. And, you know, I just think me and Marnie fell out a long time, like that back scene. Me and Marnie did fall out, and we didn't speak for over a year, not at all. Like, I couldn't even go to sunbeds, or we live in a little town, and she lived near me, and I couldn't go anywhere because I was so scared to bump into her or see her. And that was my cousin. Me and Marnie were like best friends. We were stuck like glue. And I think because the whole show, she kept it secret from me that she was going on. I was at the gym with her before I went in the series. She did not mention anything at all, and I felt like we were so close that I lost all that trust.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is still hard watching her, but now we've made up, and, you know, we are back to normal, but I'll forgive, but I'll never forget. So, it's ruined it in a way which is really sad.
But are you close again now? Because that's a question that everybody, obviously, I guess, has asked you a lot. Are you and Marnie friends? Do you support her? Are you proud of what she's doing on the show?
It's hard, right? Because every girl is jealous, and every girl is envious of every other girl, whether that's your family member, your sister, your brother, your mum, whatever. Women do have naturally, we are jealous. So it's not that I'm totally jealous of her. It's obviously she's doing what I'd been doing for 5 years of my life. So, you know, it is hard watching, which I don't watch anymore. But we've been out lately, and we've got a bit more closer, but it's sad to say I don't think we'll ever be the same.
Now, obviously, on the show, we all saw you had the longest relationship than anybody else.
Yeah.
How are things now? Are you still with Joel?
Yeah, like, me and Joel have been together for 3 years, so it is a very, very long time. Like, I've been in a relationship since he was 2, so we've been through so much that I think, like, but at the minute I'm working, like, I've got my own business, and I'm based in my hometown a lot more, and he's from London. So I do make time to go and see him probably like twice a week or something. And I think because me and Joel have been through that sort of the show, and I can talk to him about it, if I ever got in a new relationship, that person will never ever know what I'd been through in the show. So I could never relate, and he could never relate. But I think because Joel had been through that with me, I feel so close to him. And like I still see him like every week practically, and we'll go out and we'll have dates, and we're still in a relationship. Like, I'm not ready to find a new love or, you know, go with other men, anything like that. It's just obviously because my life's changed a lot now, we've sort of distanced away, but we are still together, but it's just not as what it used to be, obviously, when I was on the show.
Yeah. Now, you've gone all kind of Alan Sugar now because you have your own business.
Got two?
You got two businesses. Now,
yeah.
you got to tell us about this. I mean, what made you want to get into business now? I mean, because it's quite a big step to have your own thing.
It is, and obviously I was very scared because, excuse me, I was very scared because obviously, like, when you're not in the show, everything changes. Like, your whole lifestyle changes. And I remember looking at Becca, and she wasn't on the show, and she went back to work in a call centre. Now, there's nothing wrong working in a call centre. I worked there for 3 years. But then I was like, oh, my God, do I go back to having a normal job, going back to that kind of reality, or do I just pull myself together and just get my own business? And my dad's a businessman, and he helped us a lot. And I thought, I'm just going to do it. And I remember it was in September last year. I rang Anna, Anna who was in the show.
Yeah.
Called Anna up, and I said, listen, I get tweets every single day of my life. Where's the best place to go in Newcastle? Me and my girls are coming to Newcastle. Me and my hens, me and my boys, everybody wants to come to Newcastle, and they want to know the best places to go. So I thought, Anna, we've got to make one business here. She said, I know everything. She went, you've got the profile, let's do it. So then we came together, and because on the show she does Geordie Tours, which is basically taking stag and hens around Newcastle, getting them drunk, getting them mortal, as we say, make them have an amazing night. So we made that a reality, because on the show that's sort of set up, and that's the only thing that is set up in the show. So we thought, why don't we make it a reality where people can actually come to Newcastle, Geordie Shore cast can sit with them for like an hour, have drinks, get photos. Then they've got a party horse that takes them around Newcastle. You can do loads of crazy things. You can have strippers. You can go like bowling if you want to have a karma night. You can go and see a show. Like, there's amazing things what we do, like quad biking and all that kind of thing. And then people come down from all over. We've got someone coming from Hong Kong at the moment who love the show in Hong Kong, and they're coming over to do a Geordie tour. So me and Anna came together, we've done that, and it's been absolutely amazing. So emails, everything go crazy. And I think Kyle, the new boy, he was on Saturday. He went to one of the ladies' birthdays it was. He was there on Saturday. James was the week before looking after people. Holly was the week before. So, it's a really good thing, and it's very exciting.
So you get to meet the stars from the show whilst having a party as well. So with Geordie Tour, you actually get to meet some of the cast.
Yeah, that's right. So people are like, oh, my God, really? And we're like, yeah, of course. Obviously, there's a package and there's prices you pay, but it's nothing much,
Yeah.
And when there's a big group of you, it all adds up. And people have the most amazing night in Newcastle because they come to Newcastle because that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
They want to see the cast. And you've got that cast for, a one whole hour in your own company doing whateve you want. If you want to snog guys, you can snog guys. Parsnip, you'll probably get it out for you. She'll get them out for you as well.
Now, tell us about your shop.
So then, obviously, from September, it's been a long time now, last September it was, so it's been over a year. And I thought, right, okay, Geordie Tours is kicking off, it's easily run now. What else do I do now? So I thought, well, I love clothes and I love fashion. And I always wanted my own hair salon because I was a hairdresser for a long time. So I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to get a shop. Because I was inspired by Towie, I'm not going to lie. And all them people on there, they've got their own boutiques. And, it's in the show. People go to visit them. And it looks like theirs has kicked off. So I thought, right, I'm going to do the same. But I'm going to do my own in my hometown, which is South Shields. So then I remember I went and viewed 2 properties. One of them I absolutely adored, and instantly, like, the sun, it sounds really sad, but the sun was shining on it, and I just went, my dad, I went, that's it. I went, that is my shop. Look, the sun. It's not shining on any other shop anywhere apart from that one. And that was it. And then we had that from March. It's all designed by myself inside. I've done it really glam. Big sparkly walls, like a bit edgy on one side, glamorous on the other, like white feathers, like it's beautiful inside. And I thought, I'm going to make my own boutique. And I did. So from there now, I'm set up, fully open. Upstairs is in the making of being a hair and beauty salon, which I'm trying to do now. The stress of obviously everything else. So we're all up and running. And, I've only been open 4 weeks now, but it's one of the most exciting thing ever because obviously Geordie Tours is with Anna, but the boutique is me purely by myself. So it's something I can call my own.
Now, is that Sugar Honey's boutique?
No, Sugar Honey's boutique is what I do with another sort of fashion label.
So you've got 3 different things.
Yeah.
You're amazing. I tell you what, you're going to go places, Sophie. You're like the new Alan Sugar of Newcastle.
I know, honestly, like the Sugar Honeys thing is great, and I just modelled the clothes for Kelly, the girl who does Sugar Honeys, and that went really well. We're doing another fashion shoot, I think, next Monday. But yeah, then my boutique is called Off the Rails.
Off the Rails.
Obviously, a bit like me, isn't it? But then yeah, so I've called that Off the Rails, and I'm starting to do online with that as well. So I've got all that going on, and photo shoots, setting that up online, and letting everybody know, see for yourself. People in Penrith can actually order online, and then they can have my clothes to their home. But at the minute, it's just a boutique because there's so much going on in my life.
Now, it's so nice to see you doing so well, because when it was announced that you weren't in Geordie Shore for whatever reason, I was really gutted, and I went in one of those moods where I'm not watching this again now, because you and Charlotte were my favourite, and Holly as a free were my favourite, and it's so nice to see you go from the show now and have your own successful businesses and still having such positive comments. So it's really nice to see.
Thank you. It obviously is. To be honest, I haven't watched this series because I just felt it was so hard for us to watch it, and it's so it felt so wrong to be watching it without us. It might be selfish, but I just couldn't, so I sort of blanked it out.
Yeah.
And then now the girls are telling us, "Oh, this happened," and really, what? Vicky snogged Gary? I'm not like, what? And then I'm like, Marnie snogged Charlotte, and Holly did, and honestly, it just sounds so crazy to us when they're telling us all this information. It's like I left and they all started getting with each other even more. It's like they just wanted me out so they could all start kissing each other. It's just so incestuous now. It's just repulsive.
No,
I do miss the girls, and we did have good laughs. But everything comes to an end, and I'm still happy. I'm doing a lot for myself now, and if it wasn't for leaving the show, then I probably just would have been sitting there getting drunk. Can't do that all the time. I'm kicking on 25 now. Settle down.
It's been amazing having you on the show, and good luck with everything. And I'm going to make sure that we get all the websites out there as well. Yeah,
get the website up. We've got obviously www.geordietours.com. My Twitter is @OTRBoutique, so the girls can always look on that, and the Instagram's the same for it. And obviously you've got my own Twitter.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.